Hello, movie people. Welcome to an episode of the CineGuy. I'm your host, Steven Angulo. Let's talk film. Man, it really seems that Netflix is really delivering on these new movies, right? First Old Guard and then this. Project Power follows an experimental new drug which grants you 5 minutes of superpowers, or it just blows you up depending on who you are. Now, already such an incredible premise that really opens a whole universe of possibilities. Like, what are these superpowers that are granted and also working? I get one. Well, one thing is for sure after watching this: don't do drugs. Now, the power pill serves as a major plot point in this entire film. Like, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's cop character uses it to, do his job. Dominique Fishback stealing it. And as for Jamie Foxx, well, he's the key to this whole conspiracy that's going on surrounding this pill. Now, his whole business is to take down this drug from the people who made it, because they're holding his daughter, who actually made it herself. She gave them the formula, which, brought up this amazing drug. And, as you may know, people don't want this to fall in different people's hands, so they're keeping her. So yeah, it's the whole corporation is evil and wants other people's gifts for their own use kind of thing. So already we've got this ultimate revenge story that really has so many possibilities that could happen to it. So why did it feel like there could have been so much more that could be done here? Like, we know that the drug can administer certain superpowers that correlate with a certain animal. Like bulletproof, ice, the ability to turn to fire. I don't know what animal does that, but it did to Machine Gun Kelly. Which, honestly, why is he even in this movie? He was terrible in Bird Box. Come on, Machine Gun Kelly, the only thing he's good at is getting dissed by Eminem. And for Jamie Foxx, it's apparently the pistol shrimp, which I don't really know what that animal does, but from what I saw, Fox can use his surroundings to turn to some kind of fiery energy to take out his enemies, which was an amazing reveal at the end. Yeah, you can definitely appreciate the build-up that we have on Fox's character when it's revealed what his superpower is, because the whole time it's like, no, I'm not taking the pill. It's too dangerous for me. You remember what happened last time. And then we see what happens and oh my gosh. No wonder he doesn't want to take it. And it's for good too. So with the characters, it's pretty much Fox's story, and JGL and Fishback are just along for the ride. JGL just goes back to being a cop in order to expose corruption among his force, and Fox is now reunited with his daughter. And I don't know, for Dominique Fishback's character, she had this whole plot line in which she wants to be a rapper. And we don't really get to see that, be done unless for that 5-minute scene of her freestyling for Jamie Foxx, which it's fun and all, but I don't know. It just feels like her story is not done yet. There's just so much more there that it's just waiting for her. I mean, imagine if she started freestyling to distract the guards on the ship while Fox is rescuing his daughter. That would have been good. Would have been good use of your talent to, for the greater good. So yeah, the story is simple and familiar. A lot could have been done. I mean, explore the superpowers. Don't just show them for less than a minute and be like, oh yeah, that happens. I mean, I want to see more of JGL being bulletproof, or apparently the dealer of the drugs turned into this giant Hulk monster thing, but he just blows up immediately. And then we see the henchman who turns to Wolverine with his bones coming out of his arms. But Jamie Foxx finishes him off in less than half a minute. No, there's so much more that could be done there. I'm sure there's plenty of other animals who have all these superpowers right here that can be administered by the drug. So this could have been a TV show. There's just so much possibility that could happen here. But the cinematography and the visuals are actually pretty good, especially for a Netflix movie. When we see the lady who gets ice powers, she's stuck in this glass cage, but her powers slowly taking over her and killing her. So we're stuck in the cage with her while the camera's pointing outside at Jamie Foxx, killing people. That was a pretty nice shot right there. Yeah, it's good cinematography right there. Although, yeah, in the end we see a lady freeze to death. She's the anti-Elsa. The cold did bother her anyway. Overall, it's a fun movie that, I don't know, like I said, a lot could have been done. There's so much more to explore, but it's not as thought-provoking as many superhero films, but at least it does best with what it's working with, that's for sure. So my final rating is 8.1 pills out of 10 pistol shrimps. And like I said, this could be a TV series, so Netflix, get on that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this review. Leave a like if you did, subscribe and join the crew. And I'll see you next time for another awesome review. Be sure to check out the CineGuy Instagram page at CineGuySteven for more fun reviews. Alright guys, this is Steven Angulo signing off. That's a wrap.